Good morning, boys and girls. Let's do Wednesday's Sabbath school lesson this week of God's beautiful creation. And I'd like to start today with our memory verse, which is, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1, verse 1. Today's lesson is Wednesday. Now it was time for the fourth day. What do we call that day? I just said it, Wednesday. Already there was a beautiful world. At night, the sky was dark, and during the day it was light. But God did something exciting and special as the dark part of the fourth day started. When God spoke this time, what happened? Let's read about it in Genesis 1, verses 14 through 19. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for the lights in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth." And it was so. Then God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God sent them in the firmament of heavens to give light on the earth. I'm just going to check and see. Okay, so that's really cool how he made the different lights, isn't it? So now at night, there was a big silvery moon slowly sailing across the sky, and there were millions of stars twinkling like diamonds. In the morning, the big warm sun came peeking over the hills in the east. Slowly, it moved higher and higher. Then it moved gradually down the west side and set behind the hills. As it came up and went down, what a beautiful sight, and what a beautiful way to begin and end each day. It made gorgeous colors in the sky. Have you ever thought how easily God could have made a huge dark shade, pulled it down every night and said, "Go to bed"? He could have pushed it up again every morning and said, "Get up now." But instead, he made colorful sunsets and sunrises for us to enjoy. Let's think about it. Do you know where the moon gets its light? It gets it from the sun. It doesn't have any light by itself. The Bible says that Jesus is the light of the world. Let's read that in John 8, verse 12. So we'll go into the New Testament, and right after Luke, we'll find John 8, verse 12. It says, "Then Jesus spoke to them again, saying, 'I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life.'" That's a wonderful message, isn't it? The Bible says that we are lights too. Let's read about that in Matthew 5, verses 14 and 16. So we're going to go backwards a couple books to Matthew. So go back through Luke and through Mark, and then we're going to find Matthew, and we want to go to chapter 5. And we're going to get to verses 14 and 16. Okay. "You are the light of the world. A city that's set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house." Isn't that nice to think that you can be a light in your household? And like the moon, we don't have any light by ourselves, but when we choose to let Jesus live in our hearts, we can shine for him because he helps us to be like him. Do you want to be a light for Jesus? Tell him so, and he will help you shine brightly. Have a great day.